Today we're fishing the Kayak qualifier on Pena Blanca Lake. We are lines in about 3 minutes. I'm going to start off with a frog and then move around, see what I run into. Probably fish a chatterbait a lot, maybe a buzzbait. A lot of vegetation for a buzzbait, so who knows, maybe I'll go to a toad. A few more seconds and we are lines in. Dang, hour in and I've had 2 bites and didn't catch either of them. $11.5. Fish number 1. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Okay, fish number 2, this one might measure, but if it does, it ain't gonna be by much. Not much, but there's number 1, 12.5. Definitely not a big one, but it's gonna help. Number 2, 13.75. Okay. Fish number 3, I'm going to go for it and say I got a good picture. 12.75. I am on the Giants today. Number 4, not a big fish, but number 4, 14-incher. One more and I got my limit. I got to get to the other side of the lake though and get to that shade. I get one more fish, I got a limit. And then go out and do all the stuff that I think is going to catch big fish, whatever that is. I mean, the thing is, if there's a Senko bite, everybody's catching them. So do you run around and try and figure out how to upgrade your Senko fish? Or do you get your 5 and try and figure out something different? $13.5. There's a limit. Not a very big limit, but it's a limit. All right. Went lines in. First cast with a frog. Yeah. Had one on, lost it. Wasn't a big fish. A little while later, I switched to a toad. First cast on the toad. I had one on and lost it. But I couldn't get bit again on either one of them. And then I have a limit. It's a small limit, but...
Oh, you do? Good,
yeah.
Good. Yeah, they're coming really slow.
How about you?
I got 3.
Okay, fat Ica. Come on, fat Ica. I think these fish are chasing bluegill. You know, I ought to put a little chartreuse on this tail. I have this nail-weighted fat Ica, and I know there's a lot of bluegill in this lake, so I'm going to take and put just a little dab of chartreuse on the tail. Try not to spill it all over my kayak. I don't want to get too much. Oh, I think that's a thing of beauty right there. There's something going on in here. I can hear them popping. I don't know if that's bluegill feeding or if that's bass, but if those bluegill are in there feeding, those bass aren't going to be a long ways away from them. Fat Ike got bit. I was asleep at the wheel, didn't set the hook. Another one, not very big, but it is in the boat. I think I got a good picture. 13 1/4, another monster upgrade. I'm just Texas rigging with a 3/0 EWG, Texposed, and then I'm just dipping a little bit of the tail because of all the bluegill that are in here. Keeper. Yeah, it's a keeper, but come on, where's that 18 or something? I don't know how many fish this is. This is probably pushing 10 fish, but I'm probably around 65 inches. It is really tough coming up with the bigger fish. It's a 1.5 minutes left to fish, but I don't see a lot changing in the next 1 minute and 20 seconds. I think I'm sitting at around 67 or so inches, something like that. I'll total it up and post the results.